What's going on, boys and ghouls? That's right, it's your scarapist, slasher savior, conman click covering conventions out the wazoo. 1428 AM here, and we're here to talk about last weekend's stellar Days of the Dead show. That's right, from Wyndham Indianapolis West. Days of the Dead show completely crushed it this year, running 4 or 5 shows a year. This is their anniversary show. This is the first location that they've ever, 6 years ago, ever started this bad boy, and it grows every year. And we were on the scene to grab so much great coverage for you guys. We had Dawn of the Dead panel, a Day of the Dead panel, of a Friday the 13th series panel with people like Larry Zerner and Kay and Hodder, and Steve Dash, the crazy Steve Dash. It's always awesome when Mr. Dash is in the house. That's right. Got a D. Snyder panel. If you need to come to these panels are on our 1428 AM YouTube channel. And if you do not watch the D. Snyder one, we're not going to take it. I had to make that crappy joke. But I'm here to talk about how great these Days of the Dead shows are. I bet we cover a lot of cons. I cover Horror Hound, Days of the Dead, Scarefest, a few others. And always, I love coming back to Days of the Dead. This one is better than the last. They get better every time. Not that the last ones were really bad, or bad at all, but it just gets better every single time. The staff is great. The vendors are plush and everywhere, offering the greatest toys and merchandise from your favorite anime, horror, obviously, anything really. I mean, anything that's going to be in our wheelhouse, it's spinning at Days of the Dead, and you can spend your money gladly and safe and securely at that place, at Days of the Dead, at any convention that they come around, because they really do it well. They do so much stuff. I mean, speaking of events, they have all those panels, but they also have costume contests and tattoo contests. They have parties and screeners and movie premieres and just overall good time, fun. If you get the VIP package, there's a party. You just relax. Some of the celebs are there, and you just you mingle like your regular people, because we're all just regular people. We're all having fun. We're all doing what we love to do, and that's why we're there. So if you've never been to a Days of the Dead show, I highly encourage you to go. Louisville, the Louisville show's coming up in just 2 short months. That's right. If you're missing Days of the Dead, I'm missing it. 2 short months, 2 short months, you'll be able to get all that carnage in Louisville, Kentucky, starting September 1st or September 3rd. You just got to show up there. If you can make it out, if you're in the area, it's gonna be an awesome show. WWE's Kurt Angle's there, Candyman's Tony Todd is there, Linda Blair's showing up again to get spooky and turn those heads, and it's going to be a really good show. They got another show coming up in Chicago in November. They got a show in Atlanta in February. They got Charlotte, North Carolina, next May, the first ever Charlotte show coming to Flair Country, and you cannot miss this. Now, you need to visit Days of the Dead. You have to. I don't mean to tell you that you need to, but you have to. You have to. It's so awesome. Visit daysofthedead.net for all ticket and purchasing info. Visit Days of the Dead on Facebook. Visit them on Twitter at Days of the Dead 13, I believe. Days of the Dead 13. And you cannot miss these shows, guys. Look them up. They do so much good stuff. Actually, they do something called, and I love the wordplay, More Grains, a play on Return of the Living Dead, where they provide food for hungry families, starving children in the area. And now, if that is not impressive enough to come out there and show your love for horror, then I really don't know what is. That is really good. That's really nice to give back to the community, give back to a world that's given so much world to us. We love our dark world, but we love to brighten it as well. So go to daysofthedead.net for purchase info, and for all of our panels, all 1428 AM stuff, go to 1428 AM on YouTube. You can find all these panels, all the panels from last weekend's Days of the Dead show, but you can also find panels from other shows, other awesome conventions, including other Days of the Dead shows, because they rock it out every single time. Where horror comes to party, come on. It's always a rockin' party. Now visit us at 1428 AM on YouTube. Come to Facebook at 1428 AM. Twitter, which I personally run, at 1428_M, and come to Instagram. Got that thing rebooted and rocking and rolling. Pictures galore at 1428_M on Instagram. And come out and show your support at these shows. Come to the site at 1428m.com and comment. We got new content coming at you guys more and more. We got new writers at the site. It's a breath of fresh air, both for Days of the Dead and for 1428M. So you guys visit the site. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you at Days of the Dead Louisville. You guys have a great night.